You don't need $100 million to fly private in style. These 5 jets cost under $25 million, and they deliver serious performance, comfort, and range. From cross-country speedsters to smart long-range flyers, these are the best private jets you can buy without breaking into ultra-heavy jet territory. Number 5. Embraer Phenom 300E, $7 to $9 million. The Phenom 300E is where Embraer proves you don't need a massive fuselage to deliver a premium experience. This light jet punches way above its weight class, and it's become the go-to choice for business owners who need something reliable without the overhead of a mid-sized jet. Let's talk performance. The 300E cruises at 521 miles per hour with a maximum range of 2,178 nautical miles. That's Los Angeles to New York with reserves, or London to Dubai direct. The aircraft climbs to 45,000 feet, putting you above most commercial traffic and weather systems. When you're up there, you're riding on 2 Pratt & Whitney Canada engines that deliver 3,360 pounds of thrust each. Inside, you've got room for up to 11 passengers, though the standard configuration seats 8 in a club arrangement. The cabin is 6 feet tall, so anyone under that height walks through comfortably. At 17 feet, the cabin length gives you distinct zones. Embraer designed this interior with their DNA design philosophy, which means clean lines, lots of natural light from the largest windows in its class, and tech integration that actually works. Operating costs run around $1,200 to $1,500 per flight hour. For a light jet delivering this kind of range and comfort, that's extremely competitive. The 300E sells for approximately $7 to $9 million new, depending on your customization choices. Number 4. Cessna Citation Latitude, $17 million. Cessna's Citation Latitude owns the midsize category for good reason. This jet delivers transcontinental range with a cabin that feels more like a super midsize, and it does it at a price point that makes financial sense for serious operators. The Latitude cruises at 446 miles per hour, with a range of 2,700 nautical miles. That's New York to Los Angeles nonstop with fuel to spare, or Miami to Seattle direct. 2 Pratt & Whitney Canada PW306D1 engines provide 5,907 pounds of thrust each, and they're built for reliability over flash. Step inside and you immediately notice the flat floor. 6 feet tall, 21 feet long, and 77 inches wide. That's genuine stand-up, walk-around cabin space for 9 passengers. The seats are the real deal, not the torture devices you find in some light jets. These are designed for 6-hour flights, with full recline and ergonomic support. Cessna equipped the Latitude with their Clarity cabin management system. You control lighting, temperature, window shades, and entertainment from your phone. The windows are oversized. The cabin altitude at cruise is 6,000 feet, which means you arrive less fatigued than you would in most aircraft. Operating costs hover around $2,000 to $2,300 per flight hour. The Citation Latitude lists for approximately $17 million, though pre-owned models from 2018 to 2020 can be found for significantly less. By the way, we now have a full Spanish version of this channel. Same jets, same luxury, now in Spanish. If you speak Spanish or know someone who does, this is for you. Check the pinned comment to subscribe. Stick around until the end to see which jet on this list has the most surprising ownership costs that could save you millions over 10 years. Number 3. Bombardier Challenger, $350 to $22 to $25 million. The Challenger 350 is Bombardier's statement that you can have super mid-size performance without crossing into the ridiculous price territory of their global series. This aircraft competes directly with jets costing $10 million more, and in some areas it wins. Performance specs are impressive. Maximum cruise speed of 541 miles per hour with a range of 3,200 nautical miles. That's New York to London, Los Angeles to Hawaii, or Houston to Sao Paulo, non-stop. The 350 climbs to 45,000 feet on two Honeywell HTF 7000 engines, delivering 7,323 pounds of thrust each. The cabin is where Bombardier really flexed. 6 feet 1 inch tall, 25 feet 9 inches long, and 7 feet 2 inches wide. 10 passengers sit comfortably in a standard configuration, with a full galley, enclosed lavatory, and enough room to conduct actual meetings in flight. This isn't just transportation, it's a flying office. Bombardier's nice touch system runs the cabin. Touch panels throughout the aircraft control everything. The seats are their nuage design, which is French for cloud. Full lie-flat capability, pivoting armrests, and a tilting headrest that doesn't push your head forward like you're in timeout. Operating costs run approximately $2,500 to $3,000 per flight hour. At $22 to $25 million new, the Challenger 350 sits at the top of our budget range, but delivers capabilities that compete with jets costing $40 million and up. Number 2. Gulfstream G280, $24 million. The G280 is Gulfstream's proof that their legendary build quality and performance doesn't require a $50 million entry point. This super mid-sized jet delivers that signature Gulfstream ride at a fraction of the cost. The numbers tell the story. Cruising at 561 miles per hour with a range of 3,600 nautical miles. That's coast-to-coast U.S. non-stop or transatlantic capability from the East Coast. Two Honeywell HTF 7000B engines produce 7,624 pounds of thrust each, and they're the same engines powering much larger aircraft. Gulfstream's cabin philosophy is about the experience. 6 feet 3 inches tall, 25 feet 10 inches long, and 7 feet 2 inches wide. 10 passengers in a traditional layout with Gulfstream's signature oval windows. These windows are huge, the largest in the super mid-size category, and they flood the cabin with natural light. The cabin altitude at cruise is 4,500 feet, which is lower than almost any competitor. That means you arrive fresher. Gulfstream achieved this through their cabin pressurization system, which is overbuilt for this size aircraft. The air is completely refreshed every 2 minutes. Operating costs are around $2,800 to $3,200 per flight hour. At approximately $24 million, the G280 delivers Gulfstream's legendary quality at the peak of our budget. Number 1. Dassault Falcon 2000S, $20 to $23 million. The Falcon 2000S takes the top spot because it offers something unique in this price range: Triget reliability and European engineering excellence. Dassault has been building fighters for the French military for decades, and that DNA runs through every Falcon. Performance is outstanding. Maximum cruise of 544 miles per hour with a range of 3,350 nautical miles. New York to Paris direct, or Los Angeles to anywhere in Central America. 3 Pratt & Whitney Canada PW308C engines deliver 5,918 pounds of thrust each. That third engine isn't just for show. It provides redundancy and allows for steep approach certifications that other jets simply can't match. The Falcon 2000S can operate from London City Airport with its steep approach, or short runways in places like Aspen that ground other jets in this class. That operational flexibility is worth its weight in gold when you're trying to get into challenging airports. The cabin is 6 feet 2 inches tall, 26 feet 2 inches long, and 7 feet 8 inches wide. That width is noticeable. It's the widest cabin in the super mid-size category. 10 passengers sit in genuine comfort with multiple configuration options. Dassault's Falcon Cabin HD Plus system manages everything with iPad integration. Operating costs run $2,700 to $3,000 per flight hour. Here's the kicker on those ownership costs we mentioned earlier. Dassault jets historically hold their value better than almost any competitor. A 10-year-old Falcon 2000 typically retains 60 to 65% of its original value, compared to 50 to 55% for comparable aircraft. Over a 10-year ownership period, that difference can mean saving $3 to $5 million in depreciation alone. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the world of luxury, a like and a subscription would mean the world. And for those who dream of flying in style, click right here to watch our video on the top 7 private jets under $50 million. See you in the skies!